MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Kenny Rogers will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And we are ready for some daytime
Leading
baseball.
off the afternoon for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Manuel Margot.
Here's the first pitch to him.
First pitch, 106.
A windup and the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen,
the first base,
if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. 1-0 the count. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. And another 2-2.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off.
But we'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Archer is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you'll know Chris Archer is good if he's able to throw that high fastball up in the zone.
He's primarily a two-pitch pitcher. A good fastball he'll ride up in the zone, and a hard slider. Not really a true slider, more of a slurve, kind of in between the slider and the curveball. One of the keys for Chris, establishing first pitch strikes with either of the fastball or the hard off-speed pitch.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Into the box now, Bernie Williams, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Next, it'll be Tino Martinez. Here's the first pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
As a look, now the pitch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. A tag for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting 4.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Darryl Strawberry is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
2 out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Down the left field line and deep. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Taken high and deep to right. Meadows moving back to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
At the plate, Jose Canseco. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Into the windup and the pitch.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Skied into straightaway right. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays nothing. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the DH, Randy Arozarena.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Ball 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
2-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Brendan Lau, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Michael Brasso.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Into the box, Willie Adames. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Plate now, Francisco Mejia, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 1-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair. They're down 2-0. And stepping in, Tim Raines, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
The right fielder.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3-2 now. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Alfonso Soriano is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Raines gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he'll get back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit sharply to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Batting in, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Into the box, Jorge Posada batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. First and second here with nobody out. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. From the stretch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Meadows has it, and there's one away. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Runners are at first and third, one away. Hard liner to center field. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Next for New York, Derek Jeter, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Little slide step action there, Dan.
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
To the plate now, Bernie Williams, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We played 2 full. The Yankees are out in front, 3-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, the left fielder, Manuel Margot.
So now to the plate, Manuel Margot. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz. 1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
As he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. Still down 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Tino Martinez.
Now the pitch.
Oh, that's just out. Oh, that's out.
High and deep down the left field line. To 2-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Number 33, Jose.
In now, Jose Canseco. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throws in time, and that's out number one. So now here is Tim Raines. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. As a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
2-2.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. First offering. Hot shot towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
At the plate, Jorge Posada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's too high, ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 61.
So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Wade Boggs will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Down and away, ball one. Soriano over at second. Posada at first, 2 out in the inning. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in Game 2. It's the all set for the start of the 4th. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Randy Arozarena. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Strike called, 2-1. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
The batter,
into the box, Brandon Lau, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lau is one of the very few left-handed bats that displays a lot of power against left-handed pitching. He drives the ball well in these matchups, which simply has not been the case very often in baseball.
Yeah, and I think it all starts with his front shoulder. I mean, so many times you see left-on-left matchups, and what is it? Slider in the dirt, fastball that lights up a left-handed batter. Not with this guy. He keeps his approach short, keeps that front shoulder tucked, and plays with the big part of the field.
Canseco will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
now batter.
And now in the box, Michael Brasso struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run.
That was a mistake with location, and he drove it out of here. I can't overstate how important this home run is, folks. It's not just the 2 runs. It's what he does to the guys in the dugout. 5-0 seems pretty desperate, but 5-2 is doable. That changed the whole feel of this game.
Willie Adames will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Francisco Mejia is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Hey, usually the 2nd time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get a pop to strike is tough.
The 2-2 one more time. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. but 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 5, the Rays 2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter. Now here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy's off to a great start in this one.
At the plate now, Bernie Williams. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the series, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Here comes Tino Martinez.
The first baseman.
Hit hard down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Martinez is playing here against his former employer. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
The left fielder, number 33, Jose Canseco.
Next to dig in, Jose Canseco. He bounced out last time up. And now pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's 7-2. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Manuel Margot is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Even 1-1 count to Margot.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy.
Now it'll be Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Here's Randy Arozarena as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out into the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Here comes the 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Soriano ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tim Raines. First pitch on the way. Raines playing here in his age 31 season. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Margot's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, The second
So
baseman.
the next to bat will be Alfonso Soriano, coming off the clutch two-run single his last time up. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. So 1-1.
Count was 2-1.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
So now to the plate, Jorge Posada. Pitch misses the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
Chopped weakly to the left.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he's not.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
Michael Wacha enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Going not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Down the left field line and hard hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base.
To the plate now, Michael Brasso. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. No one out with a runner at second. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Next, here is Willie Adames, struck out in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left.
The catcher, number 28, Francisco Mejia. Your attention,
Here comes
please.
the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Number 59.
And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Francisco Mejia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. That evens it up 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The left fielder.
Manuel Margot is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking the give.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Derek Jeter. And now pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Down the left field line and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Reined in. And that's the first down.
The batter,
Bernie Williams will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. His career line against Waka, just a 1 for 9. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now that
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that brings up Tino Martinez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw. What a play. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. The lead stands pat at 8-6.
Leading off the way. The first
And
baseman,
it's
number
fouled
2,
away. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Fouled away. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Brendan Lau is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Rosarena, base runner at first with 1 out. Too high. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Michael Brasso comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball. Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Peter Fairbanks will take over on the mound to start the bottom of
pitching for the Rays, number 29, Peter Fairbanks.
Here's the first pitch. Darryl Strawberry is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. swing and a liner. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Jose Canseco stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's just 1 for 6. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Meadows is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The right fielder, number 31.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Tim Raines flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. 1, 2, 3, go the Bombers. All set.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the catcher, number 28. Francisco
Stanton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the
now
8th.
pitching for the Yankees, number 27.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, Dero, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Now batting.
Up next for the Rays, Manuel Margot. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Kiermaier's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
A ball and a strike now. To the left side, but it's well foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Kiermaier leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Yandy Diaz is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Count remains 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Colin McHugh is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31, Colin McHugh. Leading off for the Yankees.
First delivery to him.
Second baseman, Alfonso.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Margot arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter,
digging, Don Mattingly will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
number 23, John.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Next is Cecil Fielder gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. First pitch on its way. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the inning. Jason Kendall is into the ball. Game here as he takes over behind the plate. Alan Trammell has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Austin Meadows is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
Number 71, Alan Trammell.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here as with the potential tying run. Mariano Rivera comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
He's set and the pitch. Randy Arozarena stands in as he looks at a ball strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. So 1-2. Ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Phillips on at first, nobody out. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
So we got him looking there. Randy Arozarena becomes the first out of the inning. Stepping in now, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. That misses 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 2-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him move.
Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned a double play to finish this one once and for all.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. So the Bronx Bombers earn the win and move on to 2-0 in the division series. Kenny Rogers is the winning pitcher of record. Chris Archer couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees,